All right, so we're back with the video, and I think that we're looking at this in a way where we're trying to figure out what extra cards we need for the deck, as well as what could we use that could kind of like help us out. Now, the deck list is currently updated as of this video, so there is a new type of engine that we're trying to run with the not Fortune Lady, oh boy, thinking about the latest video that you can check out on the Artistwithafro channel, but with the Fire Fist engine, and it's okay, but it's still not getting us the stuff that we need. So we're going to try and see if we can get some of the extra cards that we can pull out of this case. We also have Duel Devastator as well, which we'll be adding to our deck, but I think for the sake of this, oh my gosh, my promos, something looks like something was taken out of this. Holy cow. Oh my goodness, holy crap. No wonder the whole thing felt empty. Oh my gosh, everything is... Holy crap. And it feels... Wait a sec, we actually might have a problem here, folks. There might not be anything in here. That's so crazy. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, my stuff was taken out of my pack. This is fucking insane. This actually has the Konami seal on it, so I'm a little less worried about this one, but it feels empty too. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Okay. So the Duel Devastator stuff is here, but the Gold Sarc stuff was apparently taken. Well, that's gonna be interesting. Looks like we're never buying from this seller ever again. That kind of sucks. Honestly, really kind of sucks. Damn. I'm gonna have to do an update on that, but we do have the Duel Devastator stuff, so I guess we can open that. It's a little bit, that's not even a little bit disappointing, that's very disappointing. I don't think I'm ever gonna get anything from this seller ever again. I'm looking at this. This is some nonsense. All of the Duel Devastator cards will be going into the older tin. I'm probably going to have to pick up a tin at locals now. This is the giveaway tin that we had before, so we're going to be adding some extra cards into this one, but yeah, that really kind of sucks. And then there's also going to be some extra cards that we'll add to the binder too. So, how about this? How about we put this, because this is sealed right now, but it does have Joey on it. I don't know what the other cards are. I can kind of like try to see if I can finagle it in the way to see if we can see what the other ones are. I'll just leave this. This is going to go into the binder, and this is going to be a collection of dual centers. So you got about 4 or 5 different dual centers which will go in there, and those you can actually get from from following the Twitch channel. Duel Devastator, some cards in here will be going into the deck. Other cards will be not going into the deck, but let's just open this up, because right now I'm kind of mad, and we need to see if we can get everything else. I'm really disappointed in that, and that kind of like put a damper on this video, but we're adding our second Ash. Ghost Ogre, all of these cards are kind of going into the case, so we'll have a set. I'll save Ghost Ogre for the binder. These cards are all going to go into the Gold Sarc tin, the Super Tin, as well as, well, these 2 cards are going to go into the binder. That's in the binder. We're going to put all of these guys, 1 Trishula in the binder. I feel like Trish we might be able to get off. Abyss Dweller, binder. Honor Arc, we're actually going to add to the deck. Castell and Tornado Dragon are both going to go into the binder themselves, as well as Undertaker. Underclock Taker. We're going to put Land for Linkus in there. We'll put Gaia Saber over here. We'll take Decode Talker and Decode Talker Extended and put them both in here. There was a Topologic Bomber that we put in a binder, but now it's going to go into the tin. There also is a Saryuja that's in our deck that's going to go into the binder. DD Crow, binder. Effect Veiler, binder. Gate Blocker, Denko's Sekka, Inspector Border, Spell Canceller, Artifact Lancia, binder. All of these, not binder, sorry, all of these cards are going into the tin, as well as both of the Majesty and the Vanity's Fiend. Dinosaurs Pancratops is going to go into the binder. Gameciel is going with us. Mind Control is going to go to the binder. Wave Motion Cannon. Super Poly to the deck. Book of Eclipse to the case. As well as Silent Graveyard. Cosmic Cyclone to the deck. Called by the Grave. We're actually going to switch it up and put this one into the tin. Different Dimension Ground into the tin, as well as Typhoon. Forbidden Apocria. We also have the one-dimensional barrier already into the binder, so this one's going to go into the tin. Lost Wind, Heavy Storm Duster. Now, Lost Wind is a good card, so we'll add that to the binder. Heavy Storm Duster, Royal Decree. I already have one in the binder, so this one's going to go into the tin. Anti-Spell Fragrance in the tin, this in the tin, this in the tin. Solemn Strike is in the binder, and Red Reboot is going to go into the tin. So we really only added 4 extra cards to the actual deck. I was kind of looking forward to the Gold Sarc tin, but I guess we'll pick one up when we get to locals, because apparently I'm not ordering Gold Sarc tins off of online anymore. It's a blunder, but you know, we can kind of turn it into a little bit of a success story. It's going to be kind of our lesson learned here, but so be it. All of the other cards have now been added into the Gold Sarc tin case, and once this tin is actually full, which it looks to be halfway done, once this tin is actually full, we'll be mailing this out to one lucky winner, as well as our common box, which unfortunately we're not really adding any cards to. All of these cards are going to go into the binder, they're going to get sleeved, and then these 4 cards in particular, we're going to have to side into our main deck. So catch me on that part when we switch over to that, and I'll probably have an update for you when we get to locals. So we have a few videos that I'm going to show you guys today, and some of the recordings that we're doing are just showing you what the engine runs at, or rather what this deck engine runs at with the Fire Fist support. Now, we have 2 duels to show you guys for today, and I've been recording this a few times, so I'm going to try to see if I can match up the audio correctly this time, so that way we don't have to do it anymore. But we have 2 duels that we're going to show. The first one is against Dark Magicians, and the second one is against Dinosaurs. So I'm going to lose or rather, I think I win the rock, paper, scissors. I was going to say dice roll, but it's not dice roll. I was going to say paper gang for life, but this is the one time where we also chose scissors. So enough padding. Let's actually get into the duel now. And I'm going to start off first with like one of the best hands that I've started with in a while. Like, looking at this hand, this is probably the most perfect hand that we could have gotten, even with the Fire Fist support. And the only reason why I'm adding that is because we kind of found out that it's better to leverage the cards for the archetype that we're trying to make rather than the cards for the archetype that we have. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So he's going to activate his little Magician's card. He's going to set 2 cards, but we're set. We have Tenki, Tensu, and Ingen. Ingen's kind of a little bit overkill, but we're just going to start off first activating Tenki, and we're going to see if he negates it. Now, there's no Ash Blossom there, so immediately we're going to go off into a Ram, and we're going to try to see if we can get the cards that we need. Now, I'm baiting out. I'm testing to see if he has Ash Blossom, and it doesn't seem like he's playing that card. I also realize that a lot of people that tend to do commentary for their duels tend to be like, at this time I was trying to do this and everything, but I think as we try to get more and more towards making this deck the powerhouse that it is, and making sure that it's not slept on like it is on a normal basis, we need to add a little bit more excitement in these type of like summary duels. So I'm going to activate Tenki. He's going to wait for an opponent, and he's going to immediately after this surprise me with a trap card, and that trap card is going to be none other than Infinite Impermanence, after he's done reading my cards, because they have a hell of a lot of text. That is probably the one reason why people don't play Ancient Warriors, because folks don't like to read, and reading is fundamental. Now I'm going to add Zhang to my hand, and we're going to activate Lu Jing's effect, even though it doesn't do anything, and we're just going to kind of like, feel out the field. Now, looking at what I have, I can basically just go in, special summon Zhang because I have 2 Ancient Warriors on the field, and then I'm going to activate Ingen after that. So I'm giving you guys kind of like that future sight. You'll see what I'm doing before I'm doing it, because this is the power of editing.
So I'm going to wait for an opponent. He's going to activate his card, but luckily I have Foot Fetish Ash Blossom in my hand, and I'm going to tell him not to quit, because that's usually what folks tend to do when you duel them and you end up stopping their combos. So I tell him not to quit. I'm like, don't quit, bro, don't quit. This card's going to let me special summon. I'll send Ram and Lu Jing to the grave, and special summon Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Xuan. I'll get the extra burn damage, slapping Utopia in the face, and taking him for a $400 fee. Do not pass go, do not collect 200, and we're going to go in for 26, or rather 22, 28, and 1800. Now I could summon Eagle, but that would be a little bit overkill. We're realizing that we definitely need Gaga Magician or some other extra type of burn damage, but it's not really going to matter, because at this point there's nothing that he can do. With Xuan on the field, anytime we battle with Xuan, I can just destroy one card in the field as long as I have a Fire Formation card, and if he's killed, I get to add a Fire Formation anyway. So we're pretty much set there. Get ready, because that's going to be the end of this duel, and here's the cross dissolve. Ooh, and we're back. You guys like my edits, I can tell. Welcome back to the show. Now, we're going to take this little bit of a moment before we get into this dinosaur duel, so it'll run in the background. But I am going to exclaim again that you will all, I rather encourage everybody here to join into the giveaways that we're doing here on the channel. There is a Gleam giveaway that we are doing where we're giving away all of the super rare, ultras, etc. cards that we've gained all throughout our sealed only journey. We also have giveaways that we're doing on Twitch as well, at twitch.tv/artistwithafro, where we are showcasing and giving away cards to people that beat me. Duel City rules. So if you beat me in a duel, you win a free card. Now, we've already sent out 12 cards as it is, so that's kind of like where we're at right now. And with the Crush card, tribe infecting virus going on, it's something that we want to do just to make sure we give back to the community and make sure that the community stays alive and strong. Unlike these dinosaurs, which is what they're going to do to me, they're absolutely going to demolish and kill me. Now, he has Julbee's Argosaurus, a card that does not come out until Eternity Code. So at this point, we're realizing, okay, my man is running an illegal deck, but everything's cool in Dueling Nexus. Now, I'm going to choose to not activate anything because I really can't. The two cards that I have face down are Ancient Warrior, Defensive Changban, and Cosmic Cyclone. At the cost of 1000 life points, I could just kill myself, but that's not going to be the real point of this duel. I also do have Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Spirit face down, but we're not going to be able to do anything with him anytime soon because, spoiler alert, we do not win this duel. I know that's kind of one of those things that people like to say, like, oh, you know, we're trying to see like where we go with this, but dinosaurs are at a much higher tier level than the deck as it stands now, and until we get the cards from Eternity Code, we're kind of going to be up a dual disc without a Karibo, something like that, some sort of Yu-Gi-Oh analogy. We're going to be like Pain 96 without his volcanic cards at this point. So he summons the King Agromatus something, and this guy, whose text name is so long, is just going to be able to do some extra combos. So I can choose to activate some cards. I'll activate Changban Bridge for no apparent reason because he's not going to be able to do anything with it. And I don't have any Ancient Warrior cards. And this is another thing that we've also realized as we have the Fire Fist engine in there. We're not really able to leverage a lot of the Ancient Warrior cards that we need. And that's probably the biggest drawback from this type of deck. Now, I am all down and I am all for, and you guys can leave this in the comments too, if you would like me to do a sealed only, or not even a sealed only, but just like a Fire Fist deck. I think we have two other decks that, well, one other deck that we're working on in the meantime, which is kind of a secret, but we are kind of going to see how this Fire Formation thing runs, although I am realizing where its drawbacks are, and they are becoming very, very, very obvious and prevalent to me. So he has Soul Eating Oviraptor, and he has Miscellaneousaurus on the field as well. Sooner or later, he's going to get his Super Evolution Pill, send all of his cards to the graveyard, and summon Superconductor, but he also has 4 monsters on the field as well. And you know what happens when folks have 4 monsters and an infinite budget on an online dueling website? They end up going for the Link monsters that make the most broken type of effects. So we're going to just watch really closely as we wait in tandem. He's going to summon Nightmare Phoenix. He has a Link 2 on the field, sending his Effect Veiler to the graveyard because why not? Going to destroy my other card. Now I could have chained again. We could have chained Cosmic Cyclone, but we're not trying to destroy ourselves. Instead, we want to see what he tends on doing. So with the Link 2 and 2 more effect monsters, also with 2 dinosaur monsters that he can banish to summon the easily and totally fair Superconductor dinosaur card that like totally makes these decks 110% fair. This is like the Ballardrock of dinosaurs. Like at this point, if zombies, or rather if dinosaurs were played as often as the zombies that we faced on this online website, then they would be in the running to be our rivals as well. So he's going to activate his super big evolution pill, ginormous giant pill of vitamins and vitamin D and C and all this other type of nonsense. But he also has summoned and linked with the Nightmare Phoenix, his other 2 effect monsters, to summon Boral Sword Dragon. A card that costs about $11 still, but is just going to run us for our money. Now he special summons Pancratops off of the effect of that big evolution vitamin pill. All he has to do now at this point is just attack with the dinosaur, basically, and then go in with his Boral Sword, thus switching his dinosaur back into defense. He's going to attack me for the 3,500. It hits me in my life points. He's going to attack again, and that's going to be the end of the game. So that's pretty much the end of the video. Thank you guys again for watching. I've been the Artist with the Fro, and that, my friends, is the show.